Grandmother, today I want you to choose the woman who will become my wife.
You are asking me to make the most important decision of your life, Nathan.
I knew this day would finally come. Mrs. Sterling, I promise you'll never regret choosing me. I've already imagined what my life as Mrs. Sterling will look like. Would anyone like me to pour the tea now, Mrs. Sterling?
Perhaps my future granddaughter is already standing inside this room.
Excuse me, but there are only 4 women here. Surely you're talking about one of us. I don't think there's anyone else worthy of becoming part of the Sterling family. I'll return to the kitchen so I don't interrupt your family discussion.
Stay right where you are, my dear, because sometimes the people everyone overlooks are the ones worth noticing the most.
Grandmother, what made you say something like that?
A lifetime of watching people has taught me that the heart often sees what the eyes completely miss.
Mr. Sterling, Forbes magazine wants another interview. The Dubai investors have arrived, and Miss Victoria has sent you another bouquet of flowers.
Tell Forbes they'll have to wait, reschedule the investors for tomorrow morning, and give the flowers to the hospital because someone there might actually appreciate them.
Yes, sir. Nathan, I found a beautiful villa in Monaco, and I think we should buy it because it's exactly the kind of place people like us deserve.
Is that what you've been thinking about while we've been sitting together all evening?
Well, you can easily afford it, so why not enjoy your money?
Thank you for reminding me once again why I've remained single.
The city looks beautiful tonight, but your face tells me you're carrying a heavy burden.
Grandmother, I own more than I ever dreamed possible. Yet every day I feel like I'm losing something that money has never been able to buy.
Tell me what your heart truly wants, because pretending to be strong has never solved anyone's pain.
I want a wife who would still choose me if every company failed, every bank account became empty, and every luxury disappeared overnight.
Then stop searching with your eyes, because your eyes have only found beauty, while your heart has been waiting for character.
How do I find someone like that when everyone seems to recognize my surname before they recognize me?
You don't find her because I will.
You really believe you can recognize the woman who truly loves me?
Nathan, I have spent 82 years watching people hide behind smiles, expensive clothes, polished manners, and beautiful words, so trust me when I tell you that a sincere heart can never stay hidden forever.
Then I trust your judgment completely, Grandmother, because you've never failed this family before.
This mansion is even more beautiful than the pictures online, and I can already imagine myself living here. The Sterling family name carries more influence than I expected, and becoming part of it would elevate both our families. Neither of you should get too comfortable, because I didn't come here to compete. I came here to win.
Welcome to Sterling Mansion, and thank you all for accepting my invitation.
I wouldn't have missed this opportunity for anything in the world. It's an honor to finally spend time with the Sterling family. I'm looking forward to showing everyone why I'm the perfect woman for you.
Ladies, I'd like you to meet the woman whose opinion matters more to me than anyone else's. My grandmother, Eleanor Sterling.
It's nice to finally meet the women who believe they deserve my grandson's heart.
Mrs. Sterling, I've admired your family for years, and I promise I'll make Nathan very happy. I've always believed that strong families should unite with other strong families, and I believe we're a perfect match. Nathan and I understand each other's ambitions, and together we could become one of the most powerful couples in the country. Your tea, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone, and I hope the tea is prepared exactly the way each of you likes it.
Grandmother, this is Clara Bennett, and she's been helping take care of this house for quite some time.
It's a pleasure meeting you, Mrs. Sterling, and if you need anything during your stay, I'll be happy to help.
Thank you, my dear, because kindness is becoming harder to find these days.
My mother always taught me that serving people with respect costs nothing but can mean everything. She certainly takes her job very seriously. I suppose that's what she's paid to do. Let's focus on why we're actually here.
Sometimes the smallest moments reveal the biggest truths, and those who ignore them often miss what matters most. Good morning, everyone. Because today is the first day I begin discovering who truly deserves a place in this family.
I hope this won't take long because I have an important photo shoot this afternoon. I'm curious to know what kind of test could possibly determine who deserves to marry Nathan. Whatever the challenge is, I'm confident I'll have no difficulty completing it. Your first test is simple because each of you will prepare breakfast for everyone in this house with your own hands.
You expect us to cook when this mansion has professional chefs?
I've honestly never prepared breakfast before because someone has always done it for me.
Surely this is a joke because cooking has nothing to do with being a good wife.
Cooking is not the lesson I'm testing today because I'm looking for patience, humility for others, as without expecting applause.
I think my grandmother has made herself perfectly clear.
Why does this thing keep burning everything I put inside it?
Does anyone know whether the eggs go into the pan before the butter or after it? Because every recipe seems completely different. If I call my favorite restaurant now, they can probably deliver breakfast before anyone notices. Mrs. Sterling specifically instructed us that every meal must be prepared personally. My mother always believed that people could taste love even before taking the first bite.
Good morning, Clara. Because it looks like you're the only person in this kitchen who isn't fighting with the food.
I've simply been cooking for most of my life, so this feels like an ordinary morning to me.
Who taught you to cook with so much confidence?
Everything I know came from my mother, who always reminded me that food prepared with love has a way of healing people before they even realize they need healing.
Thank you for your effort. I appreciate that you tried. Practice usually brings improvement. This meal doesn't simply satisfy hunger because it reminds me of family, warmth, and the feeling that someone truly cared while preparing it.
Thank you, Mrs. Sterling, because my mother always believed that every meal should leave people feeling loved rather than simply full.
Never forget those words because they reveal more about your heart than anything you've cooked today.
Good evening, Mrs. Sterling. And I hope you don't mind me taking care of the garden because these flowers always seem happier when they're given a little extra attention.
A person who cares for flowers usually knows how to care for people, and that is becoming a very rare gift.
My mother always told me that every living thing responds to kindness, whether it's a flower or an animal.
If Nathan lost every company, every house, every car, and every dollar he owns tomorrow, would you still believe he deserves to be loved?
Money can disappear overnight, but kindness,
integrity, and the way a person treats others are treasures that no bankruptcy can ever take away. Mr. Sterling has always spoken to every servant with respect, remembered our names, thanked us for our work, and treated us like people instead of furniture, so losing his fortune would never change the kind of man he is.
That's true. Most people spend their lives searching for wealth while completely overlooking the value of a beautiful heart.
A beautiful heart is worth protecting because it's much harder to find than money. You've answered my question better than I expected.
And I hope you never allow this world to change the goodness inside you.
As long as I remember everything my parents taught me,
I don't think I'll ever lose the person they've raised me to become. That's a beautiful way to honor them, my dear. Sometimes life answers our prayers so quietly that we don't even realize the blessing has been standing beside us all along.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Sterling, but I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
For a billionaire's mansion, I honestly expected something much larger, because I would probably renovate almost everything after marrying Nathan.
I've already estimated that this estate alone is worth several $1 million, and that's before counting the hotels, farms, and international companies. The fortune is impressive, but what really matters is how much of it becomes legally mine after the wedding. The very first thing I'm buying is a private island, because I've always wanted a place where only the richest people in the world can visit.
I'd rather own a controlling share of Sterling Industries because real power comes from business, not beaches. Give me 5 years of marriage, and I'll walk away with half of everything Nathan owns, whether the marriage succeeds or not.
It's heartbreaking how quickly greed reveals itself when people believe no one is listening.
Mr. Sterling has been working so hard lately, so I hope today's lunch gives him a chance to relax for at least a few minutes.
You've always cared more about everyone else's happiness than your own, Clara, and that's exactly why this house feels warmer whenever you're around.
We're all part of the same home, so looking after one another simply feels like the right thing to do.
Thank you, Clara, because I didn't think I could lift it by myself.
No one should struggle alone when someone else is able to help.
Grandmother, you've been observing Clara a great deal these past few days, and I'm beginning to think you're seeing something the rest of us haven't noticed.
The easiest way to discover someone's true character is to watch how they behave when they believe no reward is waiting for them.
And what have you discovered so far?
I've discovered that one woman keeps asking what she can give, while the others spend all their time thinking about what they can take.
This weather is absolutely terrible, and I can't believe I'm trapped inside because storms always ruin my mood. I just hope the power doesn't go out because I can't stand being in the dark. The generators in a mansion like this should be powerful enough to keep everything running.
Everyone please remain calm while we restore the backup power.
Somebody do something because I don't even know how badly he's hurt.
There's no signal and I can't even reach emergency services. Please tell me he didn't ruin this imported marble because replacing it would cost a fortune. Please stay still, Mr. Sterling, because moving too quickly could make the injury much worse.
I think I twisted my leg.
Lean on me slowly. And don't worry because I'm not going anywhere. I don't think it's broken, but it's swelling quickly, so I'll bring ice, bandages, and some pain medicine immediately.
Thank you, Clara, because you reacted before anyone else even realized what had happened.
Anyone would have done the same if they saw someone in pain.
No, Clara, because not everyone would have.
While Nathan spends his time chasing love and listening to an old woman's advice, someone has to think about who really deserves to run this empire. Make sure every transfer is completed before the board meeting, because once Nathan signs these papers, Sterling Industries will belong to me without him realizing what happened. Everything is ready, sir, but are you certain he won't notice the changes? Nathan has become distracted by family, marriage, and emotions, and distracted men rarely notice the knife until it's already in their backs.
Good afternoon, Mr. Lawson. And Mr. Sterling is currently resting because he injured his leg during last night's storm.
That's perfectly fine because I'll wait for him. You must be Clara, because I've heard quite a lot about the young woman who's suddenly become very important around this house.
Good afternoon, Mr. Lawson, and if you're here to see Mr. Sterling, I'll let him know you've arrived.
There's no rush because I actually wanted to speak with you first.
Is there something you need?
Nathan trusts you more than most people in this house, and that kind of trust can be extremely valuable.
I'm not sure I understand what you're trying to say.
All I need is for you to encourage Nathan to sign a few routine business documents without asking too many questions, and in return, I'll make sure you never have to work as a maid again.
Are you asking me to betray the man who has always treated me with kindness?
I prefer to call it taking advantage of an opportunity, because opportunities like this don't come twice.
Integrity isn't something I sell, Mr. Lawson, no matter how much money is offered.
Name your price, because everyone has one.
You don't know everyone as well as you think, because some people would rather sleep peacefully with an honest heart than live comfortably with a guilty conscience.
You're making a very expensive mistake.
No, Mr. Lawson, because the expensive mistake would be losing my self-respect for money that was never mine.
You really believe Nathan will reward loyalty forever?
I'm not loyal because I expect a reward, and I'm loyal because that's the kind of person my parents raised me to be.
You'll regret refusing me.
The only regret I would have is becoming the kind of person who could betray someone who has never done me any harm.
You'll regret this. When everything begins falling apart, remember that I gave you a chance to stand on the winning side.
The winning side is always the side that allows you to look at yourself in the mirror without shame.
Money can tempt the hands, but it can never purchase a clean conscience. Thank you all for coming, because after watching every one of you carefully over the past few days, I have finally reached my decision.
I had a feeling today would be the happiest day of my life. Whatever your decision is, Mrs. Sterling, I know it will be made with wisdom. I'm ready to begin my future with Nathan.
Grandmother, you've always told me that every important decision deserves patience, so I'm trusting your heart completely.
Before I announce my choice, I want each of you to answer one final question, because your answer may reveal more than everything you've shown me these past few days.
Ask me anything.
If Nathan lost every company, every investment, every property, and every dollar he owns tomorrow, would you still marry him?
Well, I suppose we'd have to discuss what our future would look like before making such a life-changing decision. Marriage should always involve stability, and I don't think anyone would willingly choose a life filled with financial uncertainty.
Clara, would you please come here?
Did you need something, Mrs. Sterling?
I'm asking you the very same question because your answer matters just as much.
I'll answer honestly.
If Nathan lost everything he owns today and had nothing left except his character, would you still stand beside him?
A person's value has never been measured by the size of a bank account, because if a good man loses his money, he can build it again. But if he loses his character, he has already lost everything. Mr. Sterling has always treated me and every servant in this house with respect. So whether he owns 10 companies or nothing at all, he'll still be the same man I've always admired.
That is exactly the answer I spent my entire life hoping my grandson would one day hear.
She's only saying that because she's trying to impress everyone. I wasn't trying to impress anyone because you asked me for the truth, and that's all I know how to give. She's a maid, Mrs. Sterling, and this competition was never meant for someone like her. With all due respect, she doesn't belong in this conversation.
Enough, because I've listened to all of you long enough to know exactly who belongs in this family and who does not. The woman who truly deserves Nathan's heart is not standing among the three contestants who came here seeking his fortune. The woman I choose is Clara Bennett.
Mrs. Sterling, there must be some mistake because I'm only the housemaid.
This is ridiculous because she wasn't even one of the contestants. How can a maid possibly become part of the Sterling family? After everything we've done, you're choosing a servant over us?
I didn't choose a servant because I chose the only woman in this house who consistently placed Nathan's well-being above her own interests. I watched all of you when you believed no one was paying attention. And while three of you kept asking what Nathan could give you, Clara quietly showed me everything she was willing to give him.
Grandmother has placed an incredible amount of trust in you, Clara. But before anyone says another word, I want to hear what your own heart has to say.
Mr. Sterling, I never expected any of this because I came here to work, not to become part of your family.
Then tell me honestly whether you believe there's even the smallest chance that we could have a future together.
Before I answer that question, there's something I've kept in my heart for many years, and I think you deserve to know the truth.
Whatever it is, you don't have to be afraid to tell me.
Long before I became a maid in this house, my mother worked for your parents when I was just a little girl.
My parents employed your mother?
Every school holiday she brought me here because she couldn't leave me home alone, and while she worked, I spent my afternoons playing in the garden.
Wait, are you talking about the little girl who always sat beneath the old oak tree with a basket of sandwiches?
Yes, and every afternoon you would leave your tutors just long enough to share lunch with me before anyone noticed you were gone.
You can't be serious.
You used to complain that everyone treated you like the son of a billionaire instead of letting you be an ordinary boy. And you once told me you wished someone would become your friend without caring about your family name.
You were the one who gave me half of your lunch, even though your mother packed so little for you.
You always insisted on sharing yours with me anyway because you said food tasted better when no one ate alone.
I searched for you after you stopped coming here, but no one could tell me where you'd gone.
My father passed away unexpectedly, and my mother moved us away to start over because staying here reminded her too much of everything we'd lost.
All these years, you've been the one person I never forgot.
I never forgot you either, but I never wanted you to think I stayed close because of your wealth, so I kept my distance and simply did my work.
All this time, you've been serving tea in my house, while I spent years searching the world for someone whose kindliness reminded me of a little girl I met beneath an old oak tree.
Life has a strange way of bringing people back together when the time is finally right.
Are we really supposed to believe this unbelievable story?
This sounds far too convenient.
It's obvious she's trying to manipulate everyone's emotions.
Truth doesn't become a lie simply because it arrives at a moment you don't like.
Perhaps my grandmother didn't choose you because you were standing in this house today, but because destiny had already placed you in my life years before either of us understood why.
Good afternoon, Mr. Lawson.
I hate interrupting family celebrations, but what I'm about to reveal can't wait. Richard, whatever this is, it can wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow will be too late because Sterling Industries already belongs to me.
What is he talking about?
Every transfer, every agreement, every approval carries Nathan's signature. These signatures are fake. Tell that to the board because they've already accepted every document.
Greed always destroys the person feeding it.
Business rewards intelligence, not kindness. I trusted you like family, and that trust made you easy to defeat.
Anyone willing to betray loyalty for money will eventually lose both.
You should have accepted my offer when you had the chance.
I'd rather stand beside an honest man with nothing than a dishonest man with everything.
Leave my house before I call police! By the time the police arrive, your company and reputation will already be gone.
Nathan, are you okay?
My chest... Nathan!
Oh my God! Nathan, stay with me! Help him!
1, 2, 3, lift!
I'm going with him.
Go, he needs you.
Door secure, moving out. Patient's in shock, let's move. What do we have? GSW to the chest, he's crashing. Get him inside, trauma 1, now.
Starting compressions.
Keep that line open.
Possible heart attack. Prepare the operating room. Move!
Don't lose hope, my dear.
I'm trying, but I'm terrified.
Fear won't save him. Faith will help us endure this.
Do you think he'll survive? I honestly don't know.
The surgery is taking longer than expected.
The surgery was successful, but he's still in critical condition.
Thank you, doctor.
You promised would have tomorrow, so don't break that promise.
You've hardly slept.
I can rest after he wakes up.
You love him, don't you?
I've loved him since we were children. I just never wanted him to think I stayed because of his money.
That's why I chose you. Your love was never for his fortune.
Nathan, can you hear me?
He's fighting. Stay with us, Nathan.
We're right here with you.
The dawn is here, a new day.
Everyone's waiting for you, especially me.
Run those tests again. Vital stabilizing. Let's see the scans. Good. The bleeding is controlled.
Doctor, he's making an incredible recovery.
I've rarely seen anything like it.
Thank you, God.
Medicine helped, but someone stayed beside him every single day. That made a difference.
And somehow turned my world around.
Nathan?
Never understand our story.
You stayed.
I told you I wasn't going anywhere.
Most people would have left.
I'm not most people.
When I get out of here, I have a lot to make right.
Looks like I arrived just in time.
Grandmother,
You were right. Sometimes love waits patiently until we're finally ready to see it.
Welcome back, sir. We are happy to see you again.
thank you. It's good to be back.
Yes, thank you so much.
Of course, everything is ready for you.
Wonderful. 3 weeks is enough.
Nathan, are you sure you're strong enough? The doctor said you should still take it easy.
My body is healing, but my company isn't.
Richard has been running everything while you've been here.
Exactly. And that's why I have to go back today.
What are you planning to do?
Today, I end Richard's lies.
You finally have proof?
More than enough. Every forged signature, every stolen contract, every secret payment, it's all here.
Then the truth will finally come out.
I'm going to the office today, and I'm bringing Richard down. By the end of today, every employee in that company will know exactly what he has done.
Then I'll stand beside you, no matter what happens.
Let's finish this once and for all.